Hi, this is Rosie, and thank you for coming to my channel, Rosie Reacts. Today I'm going to be reacting to BTS Spring Day music video Explained. I did just finish watching the Spring Day music video, and I do have questions about how that ties in to the Soul Fairy disaster. Someone had let me know in the comments that that is supposed to be what the music video is about. So yeah, I'm interested to see exactly how it ties in, because for me the song was more about grief and the stages of grief than it was necessarily tied to a specific event. But if this is what it's tied into, I do want to know exactly how. So let's get into this. See, that is just so disgusting. I mean, I understand being scared and not wanting to die, but to just abandon ship and let all those kids die like that without trying to save them, like telling them to not evacuate a sinking ship. I mean, that is just like, how can you be that type of person? How can you live with yourself after something like that? I can't understand someone and their mindset to do something like that. Aha, okay, Snowpiercer. In the lyrics of Spring Day, Ratman mentions Snowpiercer movie by Korean director Jun Ho Bong. The movie takes place entirely on a train. The movie symbolizes human society, where the people in the front of the train treat the tail of the train in an inhumane way. Okay, so I know all that already, because I did watch the movie. Let's see, what else?
Belong to the front. You belong to the tail. Know your place. Keep your place.
I believe this reference is a criticism to how younger people and ordinary citizens in South Korea are expected to always follow orders, even if it means being oppressed by authorities, just like what happened to the students on the ferry. Okay, so that know your place line is saying that because the students were told by someone in a position of authority to not evacuate, they didn't evacuate. And is that what, so that's basically what it's saying, that in Korea, people in positions of authority have a lot of power, because people are expected to follow them no matter what, even if what they are saying doesn't make sense. For another train. Chris Evans. Okay, Rob Mum's doing the same thing. The ones who walk away from homeless. The Ones Who Walk Away from Homeless is a story of a utopian society whose survival and happiness depends on the suffering of a child. I wonder if, like, Snowpiercer the movie was, like, took themes from that story as well. Because there's specific scenes in that movie that very much have to do with that type of theme. And you'll get it if you watch the movie. I don't want to give away too much for those who haven't. But yeah. And yeah, it's, I don't know, I think that's a question that a lot of people have posed. Where is the suffering of one worth the happiness of many? Or should everyone suffer for the moral high ground? But in the end, I think it says a lot about humanity, like the choices that we make. So if we're willing to let someone else suffer for our own happiness, is that the type of humanity that we want? Is that what makes us human? I don't know. I don't know. But then again, we do that all the time, right? I mean, there are people suffering all over the world, and we don't really give them much thought. Not in our everyday lives, not in our day to day. So it actually is just criticizing who we are as humans. It's our human nature to want to think about our own happiness rather than thinking about those who might be suffering in order to make that happiness a reality. No vacancy. I didn't even catch that. That he's just standing there and watching people go up and he's stuck there at the bottom. Oh my goodness, how much detail do they put in their music videos? I mean, all the symbolism, it's insane. I mean, how long does it take them to come up with these ideas, and how many people are you putting in these ideas? Because it obviously has to be a huge production team. But how much input do they themselves have when it comes to giving ideas for these videos? Like, do they actually do the ideas themselves or contribute their ideas to it? Or is it just like their production team that actually does the music video side and they focus more on the music aspect and the lyrics? Because this is like so detailed. Loss of childhood. Grown-ups are constantly telling us to forget and cheer up, but we will remember and recollect our friends because not forgetting them is what we can do at best. Just as we will remember them, please don't forget them. Don't forget. Oh. Yeah, okay, I thought that. Yeah. The souls of those inhabited the close to a higher place. Be an inspiration. Sorry, there's people at my house, so if you hear some noises in the background or voices in the background, that's them. I apologize. As life moves on, the boys realize it's their duty to seek justice. Hey, can you guys be quiet just for a second? I'm finishing my video. Ay, mierda. Yeah, I didn't even notice that he actually does follow that same path. So they're actually like almost doing this as a call to action. Here, Jungkook striking a match is reminiscent of the scene in Little Match Girl, an old fairy tale, where every time she lights up a match, she sees her loved ones who have passed away. In the previous scene, he was alone, but after striking a match, he had everyone around him. Well, I had not even realized that they disappear after he struck the match. But again, the level of detail that they put into their music videos is insane. I had not. In this movie, the humans are stuck living inside the no! What did I just do? I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Yeah. In the Snowpiercer movie, the movies are stuck living inside the train because the world outside has completely frozen. Yep. It represents how many of us are stuck inside a society or government that is oppressive with no way out. That is very, very much true. It's like we live in a society that we cannot always, we don't always agree with the things that happen. And sometimes it feels like it's impossible to change the things in our society, no matter how much we want to. So, yeah, I can appreciate that. And again, I'm sorry for the way this video is with me, you know, having to yell for family to be a little bit more quiet. And then all those mistakes. I'm bad at editing, so those are probably going to stay in the video. Enjoy. However, one of the characters, a Korean guy, suspects that there's a possibility of life outside the train. There's a way out of the oppressive system. Snowflake. Into the train for the first time in many years. Snowflakes would not be able to form if the temperature is sub-zero, so he realized that somewhere outside the Earth is slowly warming up. There's hope for survival outside. So this is like a call for action. It's a call for people to take action and seek justice together for what happened. I'm sorry, but you know how like brave, like how much moral integrity and courage it must have taken to make this video, if this is actually what it's supposed to be about, if it's really supposed to be some type of call to action. I mean, for someone to use their celebrity to do something like that, that takes guts, because you can get shut down like so quick, like from the people in power, especially like considering what I've learned so far about like the industry, like in those other videos that you guys have recommended to me. I mean, they could have been shut down like that, and they still ended up sending this out there. I mean, it might have be like full of symbolism and it's not like a direct way of saying it, but even the way they're doing it is just so brave. So my respect for them has gone up like way up. I'm busy.
What are you watching?
I'm sorry, guys. This is my nephew. Titi Rosie's busy. Okay, baby?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so, but yeah, my respect for them has gone way up, and I just think that it's amazing that they did something like this. Yeah, let me just finish the video. Let me see. Yeah, okay. So that's what I thought. Just as we cannot forget them, we ask that the citizens of this country also never forget them. And thank you for making this. It was very informative. So yeah, there's not much that I can say. This is, yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, I really respect them for making this music video and putting the symbolism that they did put into the music video and the thought behind it. And just, again, the song itself is beautiful, it's painful, it just brings out a lot of emotions. So please, if you like the video, comment and subscribe. Like the video as well. Let me know what I should react to next, and I'll see you next time.